Have you been mesmerized by the beautiful paper art of quilling? Have you wondered how just a paper strip can stand all alone on a base to create a beautiful work of art? Have you been asking yourself of which is the best glue to do your paper quilling? Have you doubted about its durability? Then stay tuned to find the answers. Coming on to the best glue for paper quilling. When I was still a beginner, or to be exact, just before I tried my hands on quilling, I kept wondering which is the best glue for this particular craft. Even though it is just paper, when it comes to the delicate feature of the craft, I couldn't make my heart accept the fact that my regular glue can work on it. And especially when I was thinking of the paper jewelries made with quilling, I kept wondering. But it is our regular PVA glue or the white glue which is best suitable for paper quilling. PVA glue or polyvinyl acetate, which are best known as wood glue, white glue, carpenter's glue, school glue, and with many similar names. Elmer's glue in the US or the Fevicol in India are PVA glue. PVA glue is the most versatile and commonly used glue. It is used for papers, cards, fabrics that are non-washable, wood, plaster, and much more. It is milky white in the bottle, but it dries clear. It can also be used as a sealer. Tacky glue is also PVA. They are more tacky than regular PVA, giving a quick bond. I at times prefer using Fevicol fabric glue as they are thick in consistency than the regular Fevicol for paper. This makes drying faster when I glue my paper strips. You could otherwise leave the glue open in air for a while so they become little thick and serves the purpose. I also prefer pouring a little glue on a non-sticky surface or plastic. I also prefer using a needle tool or the embossing stylus that comes in the back of some quilling tools to pick up the glue and apply on my paper. Though I have a needle-ended glue applicator, I prefer this way. For me, the glue applicator requires extra force to squeeze the bottle out, and the glue also dries inside the needle point when left open for a while. There are few better solutions for all these problems, but still I prefer my own way. You could find what is the best method for you. You could also have come across the glue tips by Paper Zen, which are the best tips ever. I will leave the link to that video in the description so you could find it if you haven't checked it yet. The best tip I learned from that video is using a hard visiting card, something like an ATM card, to swipe the glue to a thin layer. This helps us to pick a little glue at a time on our paper, which is especially helpful in on-edge quilling. I also tap off the excess glue in the same surface where I pour my glue. This reduces the glue residue and keeps my project neat from the glue marks. You can also apply a thin layer of glue over the quill jewelry or keychains as a sealant. You can add 1:1 ratio of PVA glue and water to varnish them. They work similarly to decoupage glue but are budget friendly. Try to make 3 to 4 layers of varnish with enough drying time between the applications. This doll is made in 2013 when I was just a beginner, and this is, I think, the second doll that I made. So you can see how bad it is. But the seal I have made is using the glue water ratio, and it is just so very nice even after all these years. You can also see this dome that I made for a earring some years ago, maybe some 3 to 4 years ago, which also has the glue so very secure and is shiny. Using these non-sticky surface to pour my glue helps my glue last longer. As previously, my glue dries in the bottle faster as I kept my glue bottle open for longer time during my time-consuming quilling projects. Also, the dried glue in these surfaces are easy to clean up and is a satisfying work too. Hope you have found this video useful.